So this also kind of speaks to our vision of where we see UI going. I mean,
Right.
some of these concepts have been pioneering for a few years with these kind of futuristic looks at how we interact and how we interface with these devices.
We work very much with trying to find out the next generation concepts and try to prototype them directly. All right, so so this is a photo browser concept. You saw it earlier. I will go ahead and select one of my albums like this. And the idea is to have photo frames and movie frames falling down like leaves from the sky, creating this flow stream. And of course, it's fully interactive. I can scroll backwards and forwards. And I can also go ahead and tap the different items like this and get some kind of comment. And the idea is, when we developed this concept, we had a spectacular list in mind. A lot of lighting effects, a lot of eye candy, real-time reflections, and so on. But the funny thing is that this is just basic cascades out of the box. And this is what we call pre-packed emergence. We can clearly see that, well, we have a very, very flexible list. But the fact is, this is just basic 3D components. The camera is just jumping around a little bit, and the lighting effects, well, it's not too special, it's just reflections, and we can just easily put them on.
Well, basic for you. I think for a lot of developers, having this kind of capability, this kind of rich graphics at their fingertips will be pretty novel.
Yeah, that's a fun thing. It's also being able to have these soft shadows, it's all in the details. Soft shadows going from soft to sharp when the leaves are falling down. I think that makes it look very, very rich. And being able to just put it on, unleash a lot of energy, right?
No, it looks great. It looks great. So we saw another demo with Mike that showed off the infographics.
Right, so let me show you another demo. It's called Trails. So you don't necessarily need a lot of 3D to create an innovative UI. This demo is about visualizing extreme amount of communication data. So each color represents different persons that I have communication with. So the idea is to visualize this in a more interesting way. Just imagine what happened if you collected all of your communication data, such as email conversations, call logs, BBM, Facebook, in one single list. It would be extremely boring and very unused. We wouldn't be able to use it in a proper way. So
yeah, I think my inbox is more or less like that already.
So we came up with this alternative view instead. It's a graph where each of the colors represent one of my friends that I have communication with. I can scroll it, and I can also zoom it and filter out time. So we can see also in the bottom left there is some kind of tag cloud, and it is showing the trending topics of my selected time span. So let's see if I can filter out only April in this graph. You can see the time markers in the top, and I'm doing this pinch gesture to filter out only April like this. And we can definitely see that the trending topics seem to change, and on the bottom right you can see how the different communication channels are being used. So let's zoom in even more like this. I can clearly see I'm going down the day level, and top trending.
So you get a huge volume on the 12th.
Right. Actually, this is my birthday, so it's not a surprise.
And what are the tag clouds? I guess it's something that it's the main topics are wishing you a happy birthday.
The main topic is wishing me happy birthday. We can clearly see also that it seems to be a trend that communication is during daytime. I can also zoom down even further on hours, and so this is you can see this. It's completely smooth all the way.
And this is backed with a huge amount of data, which is it's not just about the UI richness and elegance. It's making it responsive,
exactly,
performant.
But the funny thing is that we can actually explore communication patterns. So tapping at the label saying Tamara would only show Tamara's communication. We can clearly see that she's a big fan of email, but she actually never calls me. You can see that. That's kind of a... So I think this way of being able to visualize data and integrate it with the DBX platform makes it extremely fun to work with. And actually, let me tell you a secret. I'm a kind of lazy guy. I would never go ahead and implement my own 3D engine.
Okay.
And why should I?
It's not a secret.
No, that's a secret.
Well, this is incredible, Frederick.
Yeah. Let's stay focused on the fun parts and stop doing all the boring parts, or spend less time on the plumbing, right?
Absolutely. And Cascades helps developers do that.
Definitely.
Okay, well, thank you.